Dan, we are live recording. I want to know what inspires you to feel love, or how do you know when you feel love, or how do you know that you're expressing love?
Well, there's a special kind of happiness. You said I could talk about my coffee. My coffee and I love each other, don't we? Yes.
Yes, I love my coffee too.
Love is warm. Love is comforting. Love is acceptance. Like we were talking earlier, it's the best thing in the world, and I agree with you. I think that it's something that everyone should experience more of. I think that's what we're instructed to do, is to love one another, not just as much as ourselves, but enough where we'd sacrifice ourselves for that person. And if we all went about that golden rule as opposed to the other golden rule of, who makes the rules, I think this would be a fantastic
That's a good
place.
framing.
I've been with my wife now for almost 18 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We went on a blind date on December 10th, 1993.
Oh my gosh.
And she was from Indonesia. And I proposed to her 10 days later on Christmas Day.
Whoa.
And she said yes, even though I think there may have been a little communication problem. But by the time it was over, she understood what she had said yes to.
So, in 10 days, you knew that you wanted to be with her forever. You wanted to marry her.
Yeah.
What were those 10 days like?
Well,
amazing, I imagine.
I had been through a divorce. I had been, that divorce spurred on this entire phase of bachelorhood. Made a lot of mistakes that I didn't have a chance to make when I was a teenager. When I met her, she had a lot of old school personality that I was used to, that I respect and admire in someone. On our first date, she was fixing my collar.
So she was attentive.
Yeah, and
that's nice.
Yeah, and she made me feel like all the gaps were filled.
Wow.
Everything that needed to be there was there. And it had nothing to do with the fact that there wasn't going to be anything further until we were married. That had nothing to do with it. But no, and
the rewards at the end are always fun.
19 years later, I definitely made the right choice.
Absolutely. And do you have children?
We do. We've got a 11-year-old boy that unfortunately has my sense of humor and is a bit of a ham, but he's a great kid, and I think someday he could, we can always see the potential.
Yeah.
Same with my daughter. She's 16, going on 35, and she just fell in love.
Ooh.
And I
what
think
does she tell you about that?
Well,
like, how are you aware that she's in love? Have you noticed a difference in her behavior?
Yeah. Well,
tell us.
Okay. Quick theory. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, I think that crazy phase that teenagers go through, all their hormones are completely out of whack, and technically they would be considered a crazy person.
Right.
I think that's a natural thing because nobody's controlling that. It always happens. It's a puberty thing. I think you're supposed to find someone else at that time, and it stabilizes each other. Since she's gotten in this relationship, she's so much more stable and calm. She's always great. She's always smiling. She's always, loving.
Yeah.
But now that she has him, she's at ease. You can see the playing field just laying out for her, and we got to see this kid grow up and go through his awkward phases, and he was in love with her at one point way back when, but she just wasn't ready for anything like that. Yeah.
And now she's really enjoying it.
I think we can finish it on a note of love is a very powerful, amazing, and wonderful thing.
Wow, well, thank you so much. And this, for me, is very loving that you guys have given me some time and sharing with me and my friends, hopefully. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Good luck with your project.
Thank you.